And as I'm standing here and going down the slope of these Christmas ferns, which are quite crisp, and stepping down here, looking at the environment and seeing that it's actually a stream, and not just a stream, but that this point seems to be significant as well. And it looks like it's been held in regard for quite some time as a point to gather water, perhaps. It's a good question. It seems to be a very wet area, and it seems to have an origin somewhere around here, flowing out of the ground. There's somewhat of a dam. I don't see an area much larger, so some kind of outflow. And this is clearly marking a spot. It's a little sandy in here, and the ground is mucky. It's sandy there. Curious about following it up and seeing how far up it goes, what kind of environment I'd be getting into if I just follow this old roadway. And I see a bit of a hammock, and I'm thinking that there's a wet area in there, and that this boundary and border may have been an edge of some kind of containment. Always curious to follow these things and see where they go. Water coming out of the ground. Old stream bed. I'm crossing it now and wondering if I'm going into more of a wet area or if I'm going into a dry area. What kind of holding is beyond this point? If this hillside, this whole hill where I'm standing is a barrier, or if I'm just on a hill, random hill. It's just a random hill, and this is a break in the wall where there may have been tree clearing at some point. These trees look like a planted forest. The pines don't look natural here. But I see more water, so there's a bigger stream here, clearly. I follow the stream up. So a larger stream, but I don't see any, what looks like it would be a reservoir or holding. So it was an interesting little stand of stones in the middle of the forest. You can hear the train in the background. We're in Williamsburg, Massachusetts. Again, the ground here is soft and mushy, and that's quite a stream. That's a perennial stream. That's quite deep. Well, not too terribly deep, but it's something significant. Grapevines on the far side. I always expect to find along stream sides more possibilities for mushrooms and fungus and so forth. So I'm curious what I'll find if I just follow the stream up. I know at some point this stream crosses the roadway that I stepped away from also, so I'm off the path. But I'm curious to see what I can see in the woods.